It's funny because you mentioned the staring. I've caught myself doing that, but not for the reason you would think.
Staring at gay people?
A gay couple where the dude was like super big. He was like 400 pounds. He was like a football player for like an NFL team, and then his partner was like the size of Eric, or maybe even smaller. And so then I'm just staring, trying to figure out the math here.
Yeah.
Not because I was like, oh, they're gay, but I was just like, who's doing what and where?
Or there's like, if you see like a photo, like, so I went and watched World's Strongest Man a couple years ago. And like, I was like, looking at those guys, like, and their wives. And I was like, what the fuck? She's like 4'11".
Yeah. She's like
You're
thin,
6'5",
like
400 pounds.
Yeah.
To me, it's the opposite. Because I stare at gay guys and I'm like, how? But it's usually when it's like two fat guys.
Oh, right. Right.
Because like the thing too is like I attract so many bears and like fat guys and big guys, and sorry, I don't like them. They're fun, they're good people, but like I like smaller dudes. But like so we would go to like bear events and things like that, and these events are just meant to like them to bang each other endlessly.
Straight
it
up
is
banging.
the wildest shit ever. Like you walk into a nightclub, and there's just sex happening everywhere, and I'm like,
and where's this?
And I'm like, where's this? Everywhere. No, like P-Town, New Orleans, even the one with the Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. Actually, there's one happening this week that we went to last year or 2 years ago called Beef Dip.
It's in New York?
No, this one's in Mexico. There's I'm sure that, I mean, go to the Eagle.
Okay.
Or the Cock in New York, and you can see people fucking in just the rooms.
Is this strictly a gay spot?
Yes. Those two, yeah. I'm sure there might be straight ones somewhere.
But if I walked in with Eric, would they question me?
No one questioned me, but I don't know.
All right.
Maybe not. I mean, no, probably not. They honestly, I don't think they question anyone. If you walked in there, you know what you're in for. You're not going to a place called the Cock, not well aware. There's a whole basement. Yeah. It's just like people having sex, and like it's a real awakening moment when I thought I was like an open-minded person, and like I'll fucking like no. I'm a prude.
That's too much for
you.
I'm
a prude. I'm literally in the basement, and I'm just like, I ended up in a corner, and I'm between two pairs of people having sex.
Oh my god!
And I'm just,
were you?
But I'm also, asses? But I'm all what?
Were you between asses?
I think they were like, the fuckers were like here, and the dudes were bent over in front of them. And like the thing is, I already kind of have an aggressive demeanor. Like people say I look angry a lot. And so my boyfriend was like across the room from me, and he said I looked extra insane because I was trying to look like I was okay with everything.
What does that look
so
like?
I was like,
if I saw that while I was getting fucked,
I was just like, yeah, this is great. I don't want to leave at all. But then the thing is, whenever we go to like the bear event once, the dudes are ginormous. Like it looks like it looks like a football huddle. And there's like one guy like just blowing all of them.
That's crazy.
And oh my God, I get hit on so much at these things. The dude walks by, just grabs like a handful of my chest, grab his wrist, like push him away. He then took that as a sign to then go at it with his mouth, trying to like just get a hold of my nipple with his mouth. And I was like, no. And he had like a riding crop that you hit horses with.
Oh, no.
And he was like, do you want to punish me? I'm like, please get the fuck away from me.
You're going to get punished with my fist.
I'm like, oh, I can't. I can't do this.
Yeah. It's weird. And I don't know if this is with gay people in general, but I feel like dudes get a little bit more aggressive with dudes whenever they're into them.
Oh, for sure. And I don't look. I also like don't really blame them because like that's like I am the outlier here. Like everyone else here is doing that. Yeah. I get it. I walked in, so I can't be that mad. I don't know why after like me being like no, thank you.
Yeah,
they just keep pushing. Like if I didn't know, I'm not into you.
Now you know what it's like to be a lady.
There are like those things is like mostly bears, but there's also like chasers who are like the smaller guys who show up to just like have sex with huge dudes.
Right.
And like I gotta try. I'm always trying to like find them. There's like 8 of them, and they're all spread to the wind.
Yeah. Like literally spread.
Yeah, 100%. They're just like being sandwiched between dudes.
Delicious. Yeah.
Like that's it too. Is everyone looks at me and they're like, "You want to fuck a guy that looks just like you?" I'm like, No.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do that. That's gross. I don't look at me and go, yeah, piece of ass. Like, I want more of this. No.
Yeah, you already
That's
have
what it
this.
is.
Yeah.
Because they think my boyfriend looks like a fucking model.
No, no.
Like, so people all the time.
Yeah.
Like we were at the convention. He's like he wakes up, he gets done, he like walks out. Everyone's like, "How do you look this good?" And they look at me and they're like, "What? How is this possible?" Yeah. Yeah. People are amazed when we're together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you opposites attract, right?
Like, yeah. In this case, big time.